Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. You are welcome to this tutorial on digital Arabic calligraphy class 1. This class is the beginner class for now, and after the beginner class comes the master class. So we are going to start right away. However, the app that is going to be needed for this course is called Mukhtarif Al-Khat. You are going to be needing Mukhtarif Al-Khat. So I would like to show us what the app looks like here. Here it is. Here is the app to use. Mukhtarif Al-Khat. So this is the app interface. Now, when you open the app, this is what the first page is going to look like. These are some of the designs I've made, and some are just half-made designs I'm yet to complete on them. So if you download the app freshly, you are going to come to meet this page blank or new. So it's not going to be something you find difficult to go through. All you just have to do is click on this new above on the upper left hand side of your screen. Click on new in order to start your own design. After clicking on new and it brings you to this page, then you just go ahead to click on OK down here. OK as in this place. So but before we continue, if you take a good look at this interface, you are going to see things like from the new design up, the next you are going to see design name, saved sizes, new size, design width, design height in pixels, and background column. This page, you will be able to start using it by the time you keep using the app frequently and you get used to it. You realize whether you really need to use this place or not. As for me, I don't always spend my time trying to customize anything here. I just click on OK and go directly. The reason is because this place that says saved sizes, where we have 1920 times 1080 or 1920 times 1080, is just the design size. If you wish, you can customize it and make it, let's say, 2000 by 2000 or any size you want to. But as for me, I don't need to do that because I know that I will go ahead to take my design here and continue with it at the advanced level. But for the sake of being beginners friendly, and let me say, to be very very helpful, let's try changing the design size. Let's change it from 1920 to, let's say, 2000 or something. Okay, these are already available design sizes in the app that comes with the app, but you can customize your own size. You can customize your own size by using this design width and design height here. Anyway, I think this is a little bit going to be time wasting, so let's just go ahead. It's not really important here. Let's just click OK and move on. Now here we are now on the main page of Mukhtarif Al-Khat. So what to do next to start your work on this app? You click on text. You simply click on text up here. When you click on text and it brings you here, it says write here in Arabic. This is where we are going to change your keyboard from English to Arabic. So the name we are going to use as an exemplary calligraphy name for this art design is Hasanat. So just go ahead to start writing Hasana. So this is the name we are going to use, Hasanat. So to continue, we select our font, our desired font, just like in regular graphic designs, or let me say like even in Microsoft Word typing, you have your fonts that you want to use. You select from any of your desired fonts. So here you click on this place to choose your font, this particular place here. The available font now is Diwan Nesk. So I would not want us to use Diwan Nesk. I would prefer to use Diwan Thuluth. This is because Thuluth is kind of a very prominent font that is normally used in Arabic calligraphy. Although the rest fonts can still be used, it depends on how you want to create your designs or the reason you are actually doing the Arabic calligraphy at that particular moment. So let's go for the one Thuluth. Then click on insert, and then it brings your Arabic write-up to this page here. So other features that you are going to be using here are this place, this AA, this place where you can see something like AA here. Yes, this place is to increase the font, but before you be able to increase the font, you have to select the text first. Sometimes this text can just be here separatedly, they won't be together, like this Hasanat spelling, this Ha, Sin, Nun and Ta. Sometimes they can just be separate, so you select all of them individually. But in this case, alhamdulillah, we can see that it is together, so there is no problem about that. So in cases where you have your letters separated and not together, you just go up and click on edit up here. Can you see that place I just marked with that purple line up here? I mean here, edit. So you click on it and select all. When you select all, you select everything there. And if you don't want to select all, you can just click on the particular letter that you want to select. Maybe you want to move that letter, you want to shift it, you want to nudge it. That is when you need to select it. So back to this AA I was talking about now. That place is just for the sake of increasing or decreasing the size. Yes, to increase the size of your design or reduce it. That is the function of that place. The next feature is this style. Yes, we have style with some marks like is it greater than or less than kind of style. So kind of symbols I mean to say. So but before any of these features can work, you have to always highlight your text, your Arabic text, highlight it by just clicking on it down here. That's how you highlight it, or you go up to that place I just shown us where it is written edit. You just go up to edit and click on select all. Then it will highlight it. If you don't want to go up there to choose select all, you can just click it down here and it will select it, and if you click it again it will deselect it. So now let's select it in order to be able to choose any style, to change the style. Now it's already on the Wansulus. The text font is already on the Wansulus. So if you want to change the style of the text, you just click on it. See, this is one style. Click again. This is another style. This is another style. Another style. And that's it. So I want to go with the first style that it came in with, and that is just it about the style. Then the next feature you can see here is what this place is delete. That is if you want to delete your selected item or any of the letters. Had even the letters were separated, let's say you want to delete anything, whether letter or any of the symbols that you are going to be using, anything at all. And this place, the place after the delete key here, is called the nudge function. You can either, when you just click on it, all the nudge angles will just appear. You can use it to shift your design left or right or up or down. And the next place after the nudge option is the rotate option. You can use it to either rotate your design. Yes, when you click on it, you can use it to rotate your design, or you just don't rotate your design. And the next one here is after the rotate function. The next thing here is color. This is where you use to apply color to your design or your background. Let me click on cancel first. I'm not applying a color yet. Before we experiment how to apply color, I want to explain this. Before you apply a color to this text, you have to highlight it first, or else you can click on the color function and it will not work. So always highlight the text before you do anything to it, before you click on any of the function, before it will respond. So now the text is highlighted. Let me select golden color. Yes, and then click on apply, and now it has changed. Now go back again to the color. The functions I want to show us here inside this color are these ones. We have functions like apply, we have add, and we have cancel. This and this. So we have them. Now this apply and then add, the function of those two are that if you just download your app newly, you are going to realize that you don't have all these color palettes that I have here on your own. You are going to have this color as you add them down prior to when you'll be using them or applying them to your design or testing them on your design to know which one you want to use or not. So first of all, you have to add a color. Let me be experimenting as I'm saying it. Now these are color ranges. You can select any color you want using this little button up that is moving around. Select any color you like and then click on add, and then you have an additional color. After adding a color to this palette, only then you can apply it. Then click on apply before you find it applying to your text. Then to apply a background color, you click on these three lines on the top left corner of your screen. Those three lines up, you click on them here. Then you're going to see options here like new design, open design, merge design, save design, show grid, background color, background image, fit to screen, actual size, settings, and exit. Because this app is an app that you cannot easily exit from it except you use this option. Like you cannot click back on your phone to exit. As far as this app, the one I'm using presently, the version I'm using presently is concerned, you have to exit through this place. And this function, new design, when you click on it, it's going to open a new one. It will leave this current page you are upon right now and just open a new one for you. And the next function, open design, the function of that place is that it's going to open all the available designs you have done before, the ones you have saved before or the ones you did not complete before. It will just open them for you. Maybe you want to click on them and continue again from where you stopped. Then merge design, this one is for advanced class. Then here save design, you can use that function to save. You can also use another place to save it. This place up, I think that's the simplest place for me to use to save my designs. Here up at the right hand side of my screen. So the next one is show grid. This show grid, let's click on show grid and see how it appears. Show grid, it will just apply grid to it. This grid is not like you really need it, but the function of it is that it will help you to be able to measure the fitting aspects of your design, whether is really centralized or not. It will help you to know how to shift it or how to centralize it well. Then if you want to remove the grid, go back again and click on hide grid. Go back and click on hide grid. The next is background color. Now let's click on background color. Then it will bring you back to this color page, and then you can click on this. If you click on this one that's just marked itself now, it will make your design to be colorless, like a PNG design, no background. But if you want it to have a background color, then you can just add any color and click on it. Let's say color red, for example. Then click on apply, and this is how the background of your design is going to be. It's different from the design color itself. For the design color, you have to highlight the text and then you'll be able to select the color. Now let's go back to the three lines on that right hand side of your screen. Now, apart from background color, we can also have background image, which is the most important thing. Background image. For background image, you have to have downloaded some backgrounds, some flowery backgrounds or aesthetic backgrounds, whichever background you want to use for your design. You have to have downloaded it online and have them in your gallery. Then you go there to select from it. So now click on background image. Oh, pin. Okay. Okay, let's click on for background image. Let's click on this flower background and see if it's going to be very nice on it. So this is just how it's going to apply. This is just how the background is going to apply. So in order to fit in your design to the background, highlight your design, click on it to highlight your Arabic text, and then go and click on the AA for size reduction. Reduce the size in order to fit into your background. To fit into it, reduce the size. And as you can see, this background, the background image rather, and the main background of this design do not correlate. So let's look for a color that could correlate with it, or rather we could make it colorless like a PNG stuff, but it will not affect the background image. So let's see. Okay, let me just click on white for the sake of this tutorial to avoid time wastage. If you want to do it yourself, you'll be able to take your time and try out a very nice color. Apply. Oh, I should have selected background color here first before applying. Okay, this white doesn't seem to be doing justice still. Let's try black. Go back to click on background color, click on black, then apply. Okay, I think this black is a little bit better. So now the text itself needs a more clear color, so I've highlighted it. So let me go back and click on a different color for it instead of this green. Let's say something like red. Let's apply. Okay, can we try something like blue? Apply. It looks a little bit fine. Okay, then you try to increase the size of the design a little and move it. Yes, apart from using the nudge function, you can also click on a different side of the screen to move your text. As long as your text is highlighted, it's going to be moving when you use your hand to. So now this is it. You can save it and then display it or advance it in order to be able to create frames, print them on things, mugs, shirts, and you can even use it to do business. But this is not all. So let's go to another function here, the skill. Yes, this is the most important thing about uh, this calligraphy art, tashkil, because all this while we have the name, the text, so it's not making a full sense without the tashkils. So now you click on there, tashkil, and then you have them open. Now this tashkil, are um these are like wasl, like those Quranic wasl that are used to make those letters pronounceable. So please do not abuse them. This is the same way we were advised to do. We were advised to never ever abuse the skills. So don't overuse them. Apart from the fact that they'll make your design look very awful, then some tashkil could just be wrong for a particular text. Some of this tashkil collection here that you can see, if you scroll through, you can see some of these brackets here. These brackets are used only for Quranic verses, because this digital Arabic calligraphy is not just about the designs that make everybody happy, about names and some of those pretty little things. It's not just for them alone. People use this app to write Quranic verses, so they use the tashkil that is appropriate for Quran. So don't abuse them. Let me outline a few of those ones are that are strictly meant for Quranic verses. Quranic verses. From here, like this, to this place. Sorry, this one is not part of it. Although it's not like they don't use all the rest for Quranic verses, so they do. But you see this particular place like this that I have outlined, that I have encircled with these purple lines. Those places are strictly for those tashkils are strictly for Quranic verses. So let's continue. Now we are going to need our fatha. Click on insert for our ha. We need go back again and click on tashkil to select another one. Insert. We are going to need our fatha again for star over the same. I'm going to rotate it a little bit, yes, and reduce the size so that it can fit. Hasanat. I think this Hasanat has shadda, and if it doesn't, you can send in your correction after watching this video. So but right now I think it has a shadda. Yes, the letter sin has a shadda, I guess. So I'm reducing the size of the shadda to put over the letter sin. Hasanat. Go back again, click on fatha and start it on our noon. Yeah, this is not yet a noon if it does not have the appropriate dot. So go and select a dot. Yes, I have a dot here. I've selected one dot. You can use this one, any one you find appropriate, but I think I prefer this first one, this one. Yes, bring it down and put it on the noon here. So now raising the size a little bit. I'll take it now. Hasana. Then the next tashkil. So, like I was telling you before, that it's possible for you to have many things with this place like this, and you will need to either reduce the size of one or decrease the size. So for you to be able to apply any effect on each of them, you have to highlight them first. If it is one, you have to highlight that one, and if it's all of them, you have to select all or click on all of them to highlight it. So now I want to shift the position so I can apply the English name or even meaning onto this design. So I will click on select or go up here and click on edit, select all, and move the position. Yeah, you must always click the select all and don't leave any particular one unselected, because if you leave anyone unselected, that one will not move when the rest are moving, and it will stress you to start arranging them all over again. Okay, I think this place is okay for now. Then the next thing to apply is the English transliteration of Hasanat. Then I go up to click on next. Text. I click on text. Here that it says right here in Arabic, you have to change it to English. You click on the font. This is the one, Naskh here. Click on it. Then scroll down. There are English fonts below them. We have Open Sans and Dancing Scripts. So let's select Open Sans. Dancing Scripts first. Alright. Then I'll change my keyboard to English, from Arabic to English. Alright, Hasana or Hasana, because usually in Arabic that ta marbuto at the end, the closed ta'un, can be pronounced as ha'un when it's at the end of a word. And also the ta marbuto is usually for feminine words, so a feminine word can be pronounced with the sound ts, or without the sound ts, or be pronounced with the sound ha, because that ta marbuto at the end of a word is usually pronounced as ha'un. So you can just leave it as hasana or write it as hasanat. So I prefer to leave it here as hasana for now. Click on insert. Then here it is. So we use the AA function again to reduce the font. Take it and bring it down here. I would like us to change the color, at least spice things up a little bit. I'll, it's already highlighted, so I'll click on the color. The color is it? It looks like a cup shape or a mug shape, something like that. Click on it. So I select black and apply. Okay, let me apply black for now. Then we have to write the meaning. Well, it's not compulsory. Not everybody does that, but I think it's prettier when you write the meaning. So go back again to text. It's still it's still on English text. So I write goodness. Hasana in English means good, the best, goodness. Uh, a state of anything good. That's what it means. You can say good, goodness. Click on insert and bring it here. Oh, I forgot to change the font. I would like to change the font. So let me delete this one. Go back again to text. I still have the goodness here. Let me change it to open files. Another English script. Then bring it in. Goodness. This is like just a little bit. Just a little bit smaller than the middle one, but should be bigger than it. Then I go to click on the color. It's already highlighted, and click on the blue and apply. Yes, color combination. This is not a bad one. And even though half an hour, we can set to use. If we change the background, I think we have some kind of greenish background. I mean greenish color on some of the flowers. So can we select that shade of green? Can we select that shade of green? Okay. Okay, I think I like it like this. And then our design is ready. So to save it, click on that arrow above. Yes, that arrow going up. Click there to save it, and you have it in your gallery. Now let's try and save it also without a background color, like no background color, because not always do I like my design to look like this. I don't want this tree segmentation. So come to this place, click on background color, come here and click this PNG dots kind of look, like no background, and apply. Yes, and then I'll save again. Aha, now click on the arrow that is coming down to save it directly as image or picture, not PDF. And I'm not uploading it or downloading, and I'm not sending it to Facebook, so I'm just downloading straight to my gallery. Image saved to photos. Close. So I'll minimize it and go to my gallery to check what I have. And here it is in our gallery. This is how you're going to have it looking. So if you like, you can crop it to have it look this bold. And if you don't want to go through the stress of cropping it from like this to like this after your design, you can actually manipulate the size of your design from the beginning through those design weight and border I explained in the beginning. Although I don't normally focus on using that, because for the sake of the advanced part of this Arabic calligraphy, I feel like I don't need that place. But for now, that this might just be all you'll be doing as your design practices for now. You can decide to manipulate the size so that you can get something big by yourself from the beginning, or you can just finish it with the available design size here and get something like this, and then crop it to come look as big as what I have just shown you here. So this is all for now. See you in the advanced class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.